We have worked with a base NFT smart contract on the previous videos. We deployed our NFT collection. Now it's time to spice up our NFT development journey. We are going to start talking and interacting with an NFT marketplace, which involves a lot more than just creating a smart contract to mint a set of fixed NFT assets. With an NFT marketplace, you are basically building a platform that is going to provide users, right, the capability of issuing their own NFTs. So you build a portal. In the portal, you're going to give the end user the capability of uploading their art to the site and minting an NFT using your marketplace smart contract, right? So with that said, this is a very similar. If you're familiar with NFTs, I am pretty sure that you heard about OpenSea. You heard about Ratable, Mintable, etc. So those platforms are NFT marketplace platforms. So we're basically doing that. We are building not one smart contract, but we're building two smart contracts. One smart contract will allow us to create the NFTs or mint the NFTs. And the second smart contract, it's going to allow the end users to market the NFTs that they minted using our NFT Minter smart contract. You see where I'm going? Okay, let's recap. One smart contract to build or issue or mint the NFTs, and another contract to market the NFTs, okay? So here's how it works. Let me break it down very simple. I, as a user, go to a website, a marketplace website, and I want to mint an NFT. So let's say I have an art, I want to sell that digital art online on the marketplace. So I want to list that. I am by no means a coder, I'm not a developer. I want to be able to provide that option to the end users so they can upload their images, their art images, and mint the NFTs themselves by just using a web graphical dashboard that does that, okay? On the back end, what's going to happen? Everything that will be performed on the back end or on the background, the user will not see, which is basically the moment they upload that picture, it gets stored on IPFS. And then when they mint, they're actually executing a smart contract function that will tell the marketplace NFT, hey, I got a user that is requesting to list an NFT on the marketplace. We will have a certain set of functions on the smart contract to create the item, list the item, and mint the item. The moment we go over those functions, when we mint the item, when we get to the function that mints the NFT, it then sends the request to the NFT minter smart contract. So there's two smart contracts actually for a marketplace. There is the marketplace contract that allows me to list the item, to mint the item, and to sell the item, or in this case the NFT. And there's the other smart contract that mints the tokens themselves. So you have to be very, very careful in this one, or you have to be aware that we are interacting with two smart contracts. We're no longer providing any art. We are not providing any art. The end user is going to provide their own art. They're going to upload their picture. They're going to list their item, add their title, add all the information, all the metadata themselves. And what's going to happen on the back end? It's going to generate the NFT. It's going to issue the token ID. It's going to mint the NFT. It's going to populate the metadata files or metadata properties into a JSON file. And then it's going to publish the NFT in the marketplace. Pretty fascinating stuff. And there's a lot of things involved. So if you're not familiar with NFT smart contracts, I suggest you go back, review those videos regarding how to mint a simple NFT collection, and then go back, because this one we are already assuming that you understand smart contract and IPFS, metadata, and so forth, okay? Let's go ahead in this video. I'll make it very short. It's literally just a walkthrough And how will those smart contracts look? The NFT Minter smart contract and the NFT Marketplace smart contract. We'll review high level. Let's review both smart contracts. And once we're done reviewing on a high level what each smart contract is composed of, then we'll follow up in the next videos to actually working with an NFT marketplace. Let's go ahead and review those smart contracts. Let's take a quick look and get more familiar with our two smart contracts for our NFT marketplace. We talked about the first smart contract, which is the NFT, and I call this the NFT Minter, which is basically a straightforward NFT ERC-721 smart contract, has the capability of minting or issuing NFT tokens out of the smart contract supply. The only difference here is that we don't have a fixed supply. We can keep minting tokens. We can keep minting an infinite amount of tokens using the same smart contract, because this is not a particular collection. This is literally just a smart contract that will issue the NFTs to our marketplace user. So we start with a contract function, NFT mint, and it's basically ERC-721 URI storage, which is telling the token, I got a URI path that will point to an IPFS location, so then we can pull the metadata and get access to the NFT art and so forth. Okay, so this will be all automated. You're going to see that live in the upcoming videos. Okay, so with that said, nothing different from a normal ERC-721 smart contract. We are basically saying, hey, the NFT smart contract that it's going to allow the sale of each NFT. It's the marketplace address, which is the marketplace smart contract, which is different from the Minter smart contract. That will give us the capability of selling the NFTs and listing the NFTs on the site. Okay. Other than that, it's a very straightforward approach. We got the NFT token name and we got the NFT symbol. In this case, I'm literally calling it net to dev market NFT, and this will be the NFT that it's created using our marketplace. Okay, and this is the symbol of that particular NFT token. We have the create token function, which invokes the counters. So we have a counters.sol utility that we are invoking in the smart contract to allow us to create token IDs and start iterate the tokens as they get minted. So let's say we start with token 1, token 2, token 3, and so forth. So as we start minting tokens using the marketplace, it just starts incrementing the number for it. Okay, because we're basically minting from a single smart contract. Okay, so with that said, that is basically all we have. Basically, it's mint, basically issue the NFT and send to message.sender. So the request will come from the message.sender, which is basically the end user or the client of the marketplace, basically calling the new item ID, which is the instruction on the function that says, hey, give me an ID from the counters, give me an ID that it's active or available in line to be attached to the token. So in this case, let's say we already minted 10 NFTs. If I go onto the marketplace and mint another one, I would get NFT number 11 because we minted already 10 on the marketplace. So the next ID will be 11, basically all it's doing, okay? And then as you keep minting, please keep incrementing the token, okay? So we go mint again, 12, mint again, 13, mint again, 14, and so forth, okay? All right, so this is just to mint the token itself, but how do we send that request to the NFT minter so they can mint the token, so it can mint token for us? We then have another smart contract, and this is the NFT marketplace. This is where all the magic happens, actually. What can we do here? We are basically allowing the end user, hey, send a request to list an item for sale. And what is happening, it's building or minting an NFT and listing it for sale on the marketplace, okay? We do that by issuing the market item, which includes all the information from the NFT. Includes an item ID, which is basically the token ID. It talks to the NFT minter smart contract. It grabs the token ID from the NFT once it gets minted. And usually this item ID does not necessarily have to be referenced to the token ID. You know, we can start the item ID on a separate range than from the token itself. So we have to be very careful with that. We also have the seller address, which is the message.sender. Basically, hey, who is going to receive the crypto once they sell the NFT? The minter. So in this case, the user that minted their NFT in our portal or in our marketplace, they're going to receive the payment back to the wallet because that is attached to the market item. So let's say I mint an NFT, I throw an NFT on the marketplace, and in this case, the PNG file, the picture of that art, added all the metadata, all the information. Once I generate the NFT, it generates the seller address, or in this case, it attaches the seller address to the item. Then we got another user. That other user decides to buy the NFT. What's going to happen? They're going to interact with the Marketplace Smart Contract. The buyer will send the crypto. The seller will then, or in this case, the Marketplace Smart Contract will send the NFT to that buyer's NFT wallet, or in this case, their buyer's crypto wallet. And the marketplace, it will send the owner, or in this case, the seller of that NFT, the payment, right? What will the marketplace gain in return of providing that service to the end user? It's going to charge a listing fee. So every time that a user mints an NFT, we are going to charge an NFT listing price. So I want to earn, because of my service, I want to earn a percentage, right? So I'm not going to operate for free. I am going to provide the end users a platform that will have high visibility. People will get a lot of activity going on. So it will be very attractive for users so they can sell their NFTs. With that said, I am going to charge a listing fee. So in this case, I can actually tell, hey, every time that someone mints an NFT in our marketplace, we're going to charge 0.0025 Ethereum. Again, this is done in the Ethereum cryptocurrency, but we can use other cryptocurrencies for that. Okay, so we're basically creating a listing fee, or we're adding a listing price. So every time that someone lists an NFT for sale, we are going to charge 0.0025. That will include the price to mint the NFT, but it will not include the gas fees. So you have to be very careful on this one, right? So the gas fees, as we know on Ethereum, are very expensive sometimes they are not. It all depends on the network activity and if there's a lot of transactions happening at that time. But on our case, I am only going to charge the end user 0.0025 each time they mint an NFT on the marketplace. And we're just going to charge that. Once they trigger that function, or they trigger the listing, we are going to request that Ethereum from their wallets, right? Okay, so once we get that, we will then add information that will be provided by the end user. So I, as a seller, on the marketplace, I'm going to give them the option to add a price to the NFT, because we're not going to dictate how much they're going to sell their NFT. That will be up to the seller, but we will code a blank in which the user can actually type or input the NFT price, right? So the NFT price will be issued by the NFT seller. We are just attaching that to the smart contract as a listing item for sale. Once this information is published on the site, and then you'll see the NFT listed on the marketplace and the price. That price was provided by the end user, but then it was coded during the smart contract transaction, okay? Also, we are going to give them the, hey, this is how much it's going to cost you to list the item, which in this case is going to be the listing price. So message value, I am going to tell the end user, hey, send me this amount so you can get your NFT listed, right? So that's the listing fee. And we are also going to provide the end user, in this case, the listing price. So I want to tell how much the seller is willing to sell this NFT for. Basically, that's literally the listing price. It's the price that the seller placed on the marketplace. Hey, I want to sell the NFT for this amount, and so forth. So once we execute that, then we have the entire action, which is basically, hey, give me an NFT item ID, that will be the marketplace item ID for sale. Talk to the NFT contract, give me the NFT, mint the NFT for me. So then we can then use the token ID, right? And the sender, which is basically the seller's wallet address. So then we can place that address on the listing, or in this case, hey, this is the seller. The moment you place the price, which is basically the listing price, then we have the option to obtain, or we are giving the potential buyers the amount they have to pay in crypto to get the NFT. Once the buyer buys, or in this case, executes the transactions, transfers the crypto, then the smart contract will send the crypto to the seller. In this case, whoever listed the NFT for sale, and this is why we're charging the listing fee, because we're providing that service to the end user. That's basically it. There's a lot more going to it. So in this case, we are also adding functions such as fetch my NFTs. Hey, which NFTs did you bought from my marketplace? Right? So what it's going to do is the marketplace is going to talk to the wallet, to the end user's wallet, and it's going to see if there's an NFT on their wallet that it belongs to this particular smart contract, and we can list that on the marketplace. So they're going to see their own NFTs listed on the site. And also we can give the capability to that end user to list it for sale right away. This is literally all OpenSea is doing. They get their own NFTs shown on the OpenSea site, or in this case the marketplace, and they can actually sell those NFTs right away using our marketplace. We're actually doing that, right? And this gives me the fetch items created. There's another function. Hey, show me everything that has been created on the marketplace that is ready for sale or is available to be purchased by our potential buyers. Anytime I, as a seller, sell an NFT, then it gets posted on the marketplace available for sale. If someone buys that NFT, then it becomes a item from a particular user's wallet. Okay, so that's basically high level. There's more into it. I don't want to go very deep into understanding how the math works about, hey, this is the amount of NFTs, or this is the value of the NFT times the listing fee times the gas fees and so forth. There's a lot going on the back end, but I just want you to give you a high level view of how a marketplace NFT smart contract works. A lot of moving pieces. We got the capability of listing those NFTs either already bought by an end user or available for sale on the marketplace, so then users can actually interact and buy the NFT. Okay, so there you have it. There's a lot of things going on. We have an NFT Marketplace Smart Contract. Our users, our clients, mint their own NFTs on the marketplace and automatically list them for sale in the platform. There is another smart contract that actually does the minting, okay? So when they do a minting, they're not actually receiving the NFT on their wallet. They're actually storing that NFT in our marketplace smart contract, which we will display on our site, because we're going to build a very nice, visually appealing website so people are attracted to the marketplace and they can start selling and trading those NFTs. So the NFT will be transferred onto the NFT Marketplace Smart Contract as an unsold item or an unsold NFT. It will be listed for sale and people can actually go ahead and execute a buy function. I want to buy that NFT, and then it proceeds to do all the actions that we coded on the smart contract and issues the NFT, or in this case, transfers the NFT to the user wallet. So in this case, the message that sender, it's the user that is triggering that particular function. One last thing that we talked about. We talked about the reentrancy, which is very important. So the reentrancy guard in the NFT Marketplace Smart Contract, it protects the marketplace from potential exploits, such as sending a double request as to, let's say, you want to buy an NFT from the marketplace, but then you send the crypto to buy the NFT, but if you're a very well-versed developer, you can actually send a single crypto transaction, and if we don't have re-entrance guard, I can actually buy 2 NFTs with the price of 1. That's called double spending. It mostly happens when we deal with cryptocurrencies, but there's cases where we can be very clever, and if we don't have re-entrance guard, we can actually only send 1 crypto transfer but then get 2 NFTs at the same time. And that's what we want to avoid. Also, it happens when we try to list. If someone is clever enough, they can pay for only 1 listing, but because we did not have re-entrance guard, I am allowing more functions to run in parallel. And you want to have re-entrance guard, so you make sure that there is a 1 function execution. We hold the crypto until the user gets issued the NFT, then we finally do the crypto transfer onto the smart contract. So we don't have possibilities of, let's say, okay, I send the crypto, let me send 2 instructions at the same time. And this will be done on the back end, doing straight up smart contract interaction. It's not something that our end users on the web dashboard, they're going to be able to do. We're dealing with someone that is very knowledgeable in blockchain, and they can do that double spending or double instruction on a single call, right? So that's why you want to have re-entrance guard. There's way more to it. There's ways to like apply protection mechanisms, like escrowing the crypto until the transfer has been done and so forth. So then we can make sure that, yeah, in fact, there's crypto hold until we finish the instructions on the function. Then we can actually proceed to finish the entire function itself, right? Very simple, high level detail. Then we are going to start in the following videos to start working with the NFT Marketplace. Stuff is about to be real, so you might want to stick around, okay? Alrighty, awesome. So if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe. Please help me out. Help me out make some good content for our community. Help me out by subscribing to my YouTube channel. Hit the like button if you like my content, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.